Hello, and welcome back to another superhero versus video. Today, I'm choosing to do something a little different. I'm going to cover live-action superheroes going against different versions of themselves. Titans Deathstroke vs. Arrowverse Deathstroke, CW Flash vs. DCEU Flash, Fantastic Four Human Torch vs. his Fox reboot counterpart. I think you get the idea. So for this, I want to cover as many mirror matches as possible. In order to do that, we're not going to go in depth for each fight in order to save time. Alright, let's dive right in. Starting off is Deathstroke from Arrow vs. Deathstroke from Titans. Both versions are expert fighters with years of military and mercenary experience. They have an enhanced healing factor, along with having all of his other abilities enhanced. Slade is a master marksman with any gun, and even deadly still hand-to-hand. But which one would win? Let's take a closer look at each character to help decide. Titans Deathstroke is shown to beat Nightwing and Starfire at the same time in direct combat. More impressively, he showed his deadly skills by cutting down Wonder Girl, who is comparable to Superboy in this show. What about Deathstroke from Arrow? He regularly goes up against Green Arrow and his crew of vigilantes. If you're not familiar with Oliver Queen from the CW, he's basically their Batman stand-in. This version of Slade is arguably the best fighter and tactician in the entire Arrowverse. But after rewatching both series over again and really watching both characters, I think there's little doubt that the Titans version of Deathstroke is the better fighter. Their durability, strength, and intelligence are about equal. Titan Slade is more agile and also has better equipment. All of that being said, I really enjoy both of these takes on the character in their own unique way. Now, on to the next mirror match. The Flash from the CW Arrowverse versus the Flash from the DCEU movies. It doesn't matter what universe he's in, Barry Allen is always the fastest man alive. As the Flash, Barry has always used his powers to do what he felt was right by others. Both versions have been shown capable of running at faster than light speeds, and even crack an awkward joke in the process. Let's talk about the Flash from the movies first, Ezra Miller from the DCEU. Like I hinted previously, he was able to run faster than the speed of light in the Snyder Cut Justice League movie. Barry has shown that he can think and react just as fast as he can run, which has given us some awesome slow-motion scenes. He sent parademons flying with his high-speed punches and can react to nearly anything that comes his way. He may be fast, but this version of the Flash tends to trip over his own feet every few seconds. As soon as a fight starts, he panics and loses all cool. For a guy whose power is super speed, you would think he'd at least be good at running, but sadly that's not the case. Now let's talk about his opponent. Granted, Gustin is the Flash on the CW, and I've watched him for 8 seasons straight plus crossovers. Because of his many years' experience as the Flash, he has had time to hone his powers and become an incredible team leader. He can not only run at infinite speeds thanks to the Speed Force, but has also learned to use his powers in other ways, such as throwing lightning, creating speed mirages, intangibility, and even traversing dimensions. So which version of the Flash would win in a fight? I'm going to say that the CW Arrowverse Flash would come out on top. They both have the same faster than light speeds, but only one of them is shown to be competent in a direct conflict. DCEU Flash has never faced another speedster, and his speed is his only strength. CW Flash has not only faced, but defeated several different speedsters like Reverse Flash, Zoom, Godspeed, and more. So I'm confident Grant Gustin is winning this one. To damn, let's get the next match in. The Human Torch from the Fantastic Four franchise versus the Human Torch from the 2015 garbage remake. I like the characters, and the CGI was pretty good. The plot was just non-existent. But with that little rant over, let's discuss the 2015 version first. Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, and he did the best with the script he had. The Human Torch only has a few showings in this standalone film, but we can see he's a powerhouse. He has the strength and durability to fly straight through large rocks, with no visible damage on him afterwards. When Johnny is in his torch form, he can create and manipulate fire, along with using it for propulsion-based flight. He is shown capable of keeping up with and shooting down military fighter jets. But what about the Chris Evans version of the character? Well, if this was a battle of charisma, this version wins it. He is an accurate portrayal of Johnny Storm, and I love that. Just like the previous Human Torch, This one can also outpace and destroy fighter jets with his flame powers. Something that sets them apart is their experience. This version of Johnny has had several movies to test himself against the likes of Dr. Doom while using the power cosmic, the military, and even the Silver Surfer himself. Not to mention his Nova Blasts, which according to Reed Richards has enough heat to ignite the entire atmosphere. That makes him an Omega-level planetary threat. With that said, I'm declaring the Chris Evans version as the winner.
Any hotter and you're approaching supernova.
But you can set fire to Earth's atmosphere and destroy all human life as we know it. Supernova! Bad!
And now, for the sake of time and editing, I'm going to end the video. There are still tons of mirror matches in DC and Marvel live action for me to cover, so comment if you'd like me to create a part 2. Thank you for tuning in and supporting my superhero content. Until next time, stay chill, boys.